Namaste. Uh, from the very first hour, I am here. I'm listening to each and every one, and it's an honor. सबभन्दा पहिला त नेपाल युथ काउन्सिल रोबोटिक्स एसोसिएसन अफ नेपाल स्पेशली विकास जी I cannot see him over here. यति composed वेमा you have included all components. It's really good because you have touched almost all components of प्रोफेसनल सोसाइटीलाई पनि ल्याउनु भएको छ रिसर्च हामी एकाडेमिक्सबाट पनि छौँ सो एभ्री वान इज देयर अब बिङ अ की नोट आई एम नट गोइङ टु गो फर डिप डाउन इन्टु एनी पर्टिकुलर वर्क बट लेट मी इन्ट्रोड्युस यु सो आई एम बेसिकली अ प्रोफेसर इन द डिपार्टमेन्ट अफ कम्प्युटर साइन्स एन्ड इन्जिनियरिङ I hold 3 patents. I have 8 books, authored books, internationally published by APE, CRC and all. I have 80 plus SCI papers. And deep down, I have 2 projects accomplished. I basically work in embedded systems, Internet of Things, and up towards artificial intelligence. My core area of work is in high-speed downlink packet access network and UMTS. That is a core part of communications, where we try to work on different protocols and all. And recently, I've been working down in the load transmissions and power consumptions in short-range communication systems using some automation techniques which we call as artificial intelligence. So, यो अघिको प्यानलहरूबाट कुराहरू गर्दाखेरि मलाई एउटा सानो हाम्रो सहज भाइ के नाम बिर्सेँ मैले विकासजी मल्ल सहजराज मल्ल उहाँको कुरा सुन्दाखेरि मलाई आफैले एउटा इन्सिडेन्ट याद आयो. So a group of students came to me and they asked me, sir, we know convolutional and neural networks, we know machine learning, we know linear regressions and all, but what exactly we should do for the project, because it's a 2-credit project. So मैले उनीहरूलाई के भने नि तिमीलाई सबै थाहा छ you do one thing. It's 2 or 2.5 years back. So what I asked them is तिमीहरू एउटा काम गर के भन्दाखेरि यो लोकालिटीमा 50-60 घरहरूमा गएर just go and collect some data. Something like, what is the problem or what we can do for you as a technical experts. Because it was 3rd year, 6th semester's project. So they went around and they collected the data and finally came down and saying that, sir, हामीले यो data पायौँ. And what was the problem was there were 50 to 60 household data they had collected. यो सुरुवात भयो. एन्डमा उनीहरूले चाहिँ what they did was, they built up an app that was able to solve various problems of a household who was physically disabled. So my core concern is, बिहानदेखि जब बिहान सुरुमा एउटा प्रेजेन्टेसनमा भएको थियो, we are moving outside, हामी देशबाट बाहिर गइरहेको छौँ. No, it's wrong. बिहान आज दिनभरिको यो कन्क्लुजन हेर्दाखेरि what I have understood is that you people are much more smarter than what I have realized. Because you have problem solving techniques which so-called AI doesn't have. You have so many of critical techniques which still AI is struggling. The youth mass is so impressive and you're questioning the way you have questioned it's really impressive. And you people are the young mass and future of this thing. So you don't have to worry about all these jobs and all. You can create the job and all, right? This was my conclusion throughout the day-long observations and all. Now, sorry. Today I'm going to talk about the possibilities where we can do research. So I'm not going to define what is AI. So we start with AI in the morning, and it's a simple Gmail spam we can consider as AI, and up to down to the YouTube, which has a high recommender system. So we have all AIs. So we know it. We are all surrounded by AI, right? Previously, यो जति पनि what I have learned is there are so many ML techniques, there are so many regression techniques involved, not all, but in some of the cases. So what we need to understand is, where do we dive into? Because we know अहिलेको युथहरूले कोडिङमा यति एक्सपर्ट छन्. एउटा सर हाम्रो इन्जिनियर्स एसोसिएसन सरले पनि एउटा कुरा चाहिँ भन्नुभएको थियो त्यहाँनिर. What he was saying is, त्यसलाई म अलिकति मोडिफाई गरेर भन्नु पर्यो भने चाहिँ, today's class, when you enter into the class, the students are more smarter than we guys, we the teachers, because you have hundreds of such resources. मैले आज राति एउटा स्लाइड अपलोड गरेर राखिदिएँ भने, you guys are more smarter and you have so many of resources that मैले त्यो 1 घण्टामा गर्ने delivery, you are already equipped within 20 or 30 minutes in terms of delivery. So 40 extra what I need, that is a challenge to both of sides. So it's a mutual, you know. And how it is possible, we all have answers. Now, let me go to the prerequisites. So these are the recent companies that are working in Nepal who are to and from. So AI-based companies are there. And basically, I have taken it from one of my colleagues who is working in Fuse Machines. So which is going to be listed in NASDAQ, which I have heard. So based on these all, I have derived this statistical data where we are. This shows that where we are. So this is only a simple show-off for the ML engineers. Where do they stand in front of the scenario, global scenario, right? So from this one, what I need to understand, what I need to mention over here is, we are not far behind. किनभने टेक्नोलोजीले पुअर रिच भन्ने कुरा हेर्दैन रहेछ नि त यहाँबाट. We are growing. The amount is lesser, but the productivity is higher. त्यो artificial intelligence को official indexing मसँग नभएको भएर I could not put that thing particularly over here. But the thing is that we are growing. The conceptual outcomes are growing over there. That has been shown in AI index, right? Now, where AI has been used, so बिहानदेखिको अहिलेसम्म जति soil technique को पनि हामीले हेर्यौं, अहिले हाम्रो hydrogen को पनि हेर्यौं. So I was very happy. So all of these हेर्दाखेरि चाहिँ we are touched almost in all domains, right? We cannot, none of the, त्यही भएर AI लाई चाहिँ stand alone भन्न मिलेन. It is related with some of the entities, directly or indirectly. Now, what are the possible AI landscape? So, if you go down, the biggest problem in the context of Nepal is, I think it's a smartness. Smart city, smart transportation. Now, what people think, I don't know, but what I define is, smartness is not that the device is getting smarter. I believe that the smartness is within device and users, where both of them gets frequently interacted, or both of their responses are frequently recorded, and the system gets, you know, self-learned and gives the better decisions. So त्यो हिसाबले हामी स्मार्ट सिटी भन्छौँ होला, स्मार्ट ट्रान्सपोर्टेसन भन्छौँ होला. स्मार्ट ट्रान्सपोर्टेसन भनेको एउटा मोबाइल बसलाई लिएर आएर पनि लाग्दिन्छ नि त. भुवनेश्वरमा मैले देखाएको थिएँ. But the question is how users are also interactive. You know, userलाई interactive भएन भने we are not there. So here, these are some of the perspectives of artificial intelligence, which is directly related with your Internet of Things, which is directly Internet of Things भन्दा साथ you have embedded systems, you have automations and all. And त्यो हिसाबले चाहिँ these all can be worked upon more rigorously. There is another one where natural language processing. Let me tell you one very simple incident that happened this Saturday in Hotel Himalaya. त्यहाँनिर यो के cloudy AI. So the moderator, I was in the session and the moderator introduced me. उहाँ मलाई चिन्नुहुन्थेन. That was a media को मान्छे हुनुहुन्थ्यो. So my name is actually Sudan Jha. I'm basically computer science and engineering domain मा म छु. Basically I work in IoT and AI. So he introduced me with a surprise note. Everybody was there, the house was full. So he said, Professor Jha, Mr. Sudan Jha is a Swar Samrat of Nepal. He had 246 songs recorded. Yes, sir. The proof is there, and they have also videos. My problem, what is the problem? Can anyone tell me? The problem is the data. The problem is more works needs to be done in natural language processing. There are so many syntactical, lexical works to be done in natural language processing. There are lots of model testing to be done in AI modeling. I'm an academics, so I'm not as expert as you professional AI engineers. But yes, I think we need to do a lot of things, because India ma te Hindi, because I have been working in India for the last 10 years. So what I have observed is, India ma Hindi ko कुनै पनि problem is छैन. जताबाट जस्तो एक्सेन्टमा बोल्दै पनि त्यसले क्याच गर्छ. हामी कहाँ त्यही एक्ज्याक्टली त्यही एक्सेन्टमा बोल्यो भने मात्र सिस्टमले रिड गर्छ, हैन भने सिस्टमले रिड गर्दैन. द रिजल्ट वाज इनअग्रेसन प्रोग्राममा अब बिचरा एङ्करले च्याट जीपीटी अब हाम्रो कार्यक्रम सुरु हुन गइरहेछ, कृपया सुरुवात मन्तव्य दिनुहोस्. द सिस्टम रिप्लाइड दैट सरी तपाईको कुरा मैले बुझिन. That means that there is a accent issue. There is a NLP. These are some of the examples where we can do a lot of things. I will come down to the front-end parts and all, but there are lots of such things which I have mentioned over here, right? Now, okay, to be very short, these are potential areas where we can think of data analysis. Then I think it's not clear. Precision farming. The IoT in agriculture, itself is an Atlantic Ocean, so you can break down and all. I won't go in detail about all these things because you all have already, you can already analyze. AI in logistics, there are various drones I heard in the panel. So Yong, we should be proud that the Young Mass is doing lots of things in the drones. Because this is a reminder, this reminded me 12, 13 years back when me and my team officially handed over a bomb diffusion drone to the then Sasastra, Armed Police Force IGP. I forgot to mention that photo over here. Similarly, in finance and banking, we can do a lot of things, fraud detections. AI in healthcare, of course. Still, we need to digitalize healthcare. There are so many morphological experiments going on in image data sets and all. So, AI-based traffic systems, house occupancies, then automated tax systems in land reservations and all. These are some of the hot areas where our society can grow. But there are so many such examples. As a young mass, and I have skipped some slides during the lunchtime because I went through the entire session from the morning. Being from an academic background and doing research from last 15 years, what I would suggest my young friends is that, see, existing ML techniques are already there. You apply them onto the data sets and you come out with the results. And also, what you do is, you compare your results with the other previously existing or published results, right? And you come out with some, your difference is, difference shows that your results is better than them, and then you go on for publications or you go on for, showing that, okay, my job is better. This has been doing from last 3 or 4 years rigorously by every institution of that particular field. Let us move towards ensemble learning. Let us move towards, more yellow algorithms. Let us move towards the new algorithms that can give better than this one, the current existing one. Ensemble learning is this one. Ensemble learning, we have regular learning, that what we are doing. And what exactly is ensemble learning? You mix up different blends and you come out with the results, right? Which is definitely going to give a better result. Because this ensemble learning has been successful in breast cancer detections. It has been successful in tracking down the right object from the right vehicle. Let us say moving vehicle from a video, something like that. So something I was talking about yellow. This can be a move ahead. अब यति भन्दा भन्दै पनि यो कहाँबाट गर्ने, कसले फन्ड गर्ने भन्ने कुराहरू पनि छ. I'll come to that one. Then, apart from that, this is being my part. So, I had worked on version 3, and which has been published. So, we can work upon yellow algorithms. Some of you might be working. This is my suggestions. You can work upon, the problem is how to use yellow algorithms. See, after COVID, this is an example, how to use for the real-time problem solutions. Then, what else you can do? We have CNN pachi faster CNN sir, masking CNN sir. There are lots of things to be done. And what I believe is, since you have so many resources, videos and all, Jupyter dekhi liera yata uta sabai cha, you can try it. You can come out with the results, and results are simply mind-blowing. Then there is another one, COVID pachadiko ekdam challenging task ke bhayo bhandakheri sabaile mask lagaएर हिँड्नु पर्यो. Facial recognition techniques that were existing before might not work because your 50 or 40% face is covered. What is the challenge? Still, you need to make sentiment analysis of your entire figure. Image like sentiment analysis गर्नु पर्यो, त्यति भित्रबाट extract गर्नु पर्यो. There are so many such challenges. त्यहाँबाट चाहिँ कसरी मान्छेलाई डिटेक्ट गर्ने, behavior analysis कसरी गर्ने, sentiment analysis कसरी गर्ने, यो कुराहरुको लागि we have a separate, people are working a lot on this. You guys can work who are interested, right? I would like to recommend from my side that you need to go for some advance. अब यो अहिलेको current trend मा हेर्दाखेरि most of the IT companies are working either on outsourcing or they are working on resource sharing, cloud based infrastructure as a service भन्छौं जसलाई हामी. So they are basically working on that. त्यहाँबाट अलिकति फन्ड छुट्याएर छुट्टै खालको यस्ता एल्गोरिथम्सहरु डिजाइन गर्नको लागि, because scientists means they should be able to design an algorithm, what I believe. किनभने मैले आफैले पनि दुईटा गरेको छु. It's been patented. I have 3 patents. So I believe that if you work, no matter we are having fund problems, we have a financial issues. The दिनमा 4 वटा 5 वटा ह्याकर र्याङ्क जस्तोहरुबाट जुन हामी सिक्छौं 15 वटा 20 वटा टेस्ट केस सिनेरियोहरु एउटा प्रोग्राम डिबग गर्दाखेरि 15 वटा 20 वटा टेस्ट केस सिनेरियो हामी रिजल्भ गर्छौं र त्यही चीज नर्मल प्रोग्रामिङमा त्यो जिरो हुन्छ. So I'm just talking this builds up, and why not to go for your own algorithm? Because हेर्नुस् है, म R&D बाट हेर्दाखेरि कर्पोरेट बाट हेर्दाखेरि they will ask the academics to design an algorithm. Companies ले कहिले पनि algorithm design गरेको हुँदैन normally है, because it is the scientists that are who are going to resolve those space and time complexities and all. So you just think of that one. Now यो ठाउँमा आइपुग्दाखेरि चाहिँ सर मास्टिङ गर्छौं के रे हामी फन्डिङ गर्छौं, फन्डिङ भन्छौं. Why can't we give a cluster based funding? मैले हुन त म ढिलो छु, please correct me if I am wrong, but फन्डिङ गर्दाखेरि एउटा स्पेसिफिक भर्टिकल डोमेन्सलाई स्पेशलाइज गरेर चाहिँ किन फन्डिङ नगर्ने? हाम्रो नीड कहाँनिर छ, कुन प्रब्लममा छ र त्यसलाई सल्भ गर्न सक्ने यो एल्गोरिदम्स छ, यसमा बेस्ड गरेर चाहिँ फन्डिङ गरिदिँदाखेरि मोर स्पेसिफिक सोल्युसन्स हाम्रो सोसाइटीको लागि आउने हो कि? किनभने फन्डिङ हामीले कसलाई गर्ने? रिसर्चलाई गर्ने हो. रिसर्च तपाईँ हामीले गर्ने हो. तपाईँ हामीले रिसर्च के को लागि गर्ने? अल्टिमेटली सोसाइटीको बेनिफिटको लागि गर्ने हो. त्यसको प्रब्लम त्यहाँ रिभर्स गरेर त्यहाँबाट निकालेर यसरी चाहिँ क्लस्टर बेस्ड फन्डिङ ग्रान्ट गरिदिँदाखेरि चाहिँ कसो होला सर? That is my point number one. As a part of initiation, I must mention over here that just 1 month back, I actually initiated IoT lab at Kathmandu University, and this is not a normal lab that we are thinking. We have opened this lab, launched this lab in collaboration with ICT4D, and here I would like to mention that the academia and industry must collaborate to establish labs for research and development activities, and such lab must be supported by the government. Because government, why this component is required? In order to know, authorize, authenticate the local issues, the problems to be sorted out. Now, research like कसरी define गर्ने भन्ने कुरा. अब यहाँ साथीहरूले कतिले young massदेखि लिएर सबैले बिहानदेखि presentation गर्नुभयो. It's your choice. See. तपाईहरुले चाहिँ त्यसलाई प्रेजेन्टेसनलाई रेकर्ड गर्ने, त्यसलाई चाहिँ डकुमेन्टेसन वेमा राख्ने, त्यसको डिजिटल अब्जेक्ट आइडेन्टिफायर जसलाई हामी DOI भन्छौं, त्यसको हिसाबले हामीले त्यसलाई रेकर्ड गर्ने नगर्ने, इट्स अपन यु. बट साइन्टिफिक कम्युनिटीको एउटा इथिक्सले के भन्छ भन्दाखेरि द वर्क यु हेभ डन शुड बी रेकग्नाइज्ड, एन्ड इट विल बी रेकग्नाइज्ड वन्स इट इज गेट पब्लिश गरेपछि त्यसको डिजिटल अब्जेक्ट आइडेन्टिफायर भन्छौं हामी. त्यस पछाडी त्यो पेपरको रिभ्यू, त्यसको कन्ट्रिब्युसन्स, त्यसको नोभेल्टी हेरेर त्यसलाई डिफरेन्ट इन्डेक्सिङ डेटाबेसहरुमा हामी स्टोर गर्छौं. द्याट इज फ्रम स्कोपस, इमर्जिङ साइन्स साइटेसन एक्सप्यान्डेड, आई थिंक देन SCI गर्दै गर्दै ट्रान्ज्याक्सन एन्ड नेचरका पेपरहरुमा हामी पुग्छौं. यो भनेको के हो भने यो रिसर्च इज नट ओन्ली कन्फाइन्ड विदिन द रिसर्च बास्केट. It is been confined within, but there are different baskets of research, there are different indexing databases. Since I am from CSC, Computer Science and Engineering as a whole, so I can explain about CSC, Scopus and all. The problem is, we do not have specific research, research criteria are defined. Scopus bhanea ki, Scopus ma कसैले publish गरेको छ र 3 वर्ष लगाएर SCI मा publish गरेको छ भने problem त्यही हुन्छ. के इक्विभ्यालेन्सी छ त्यहाँ. किनकि SCI भनेको डबलदेखि ट्रिपल ब्लाइन्ड रिभ्यू भएर त्यत्रो लेयर्स अफ रिभ्यू भएर चाहिँ पब्लिश भएको हुन्छ. 2 वर्ष लाग्छ. 12 or 13 राउन्ड्स अफ रिभ्यू हुन्छ. स्कोपस जस्तो जर्नलहरुमा कन्ट्रिब्युसन नोभेल्टी अलिकति हेर्यो नि 1 or 2 राउन्ड्समा पब्लिश हुन्छ. देन वेयर इज योर पब्लिकेशन्स गोइङ टु गेट? तपाईको रिसर्च कहाँनिर गएर पब्लिश भइराछ? एउटा यहाँनिर लोकल पब्लिशिङ हाउसमा भएको पनि पब्लिकेशन्स हो, एउटा हाइली इन्डेक्स जर्नलमा पब्लिश भएको पनि पब्लिकेशन्स हो. The difference is there are quartiles, Q1, Q2, Q3 and Q4. You need to check whether this, IEEE, I am a senior member of IEEE from last 5 years. I know what is the publications in IEEE transactions. 1 IEEE transaction paper is equivalent to 1 PhD. 3 Scopus Index journal paper publications is equal to masters. Are we going to apply this one? When we are talking about a faculty, मेरो महिनामा एउटा या दुईटा SCI पेपर निस्क्यो भने am I being rewarded? So these all needs to be think of. Only from the youth mass as a student, if a student is going to get a good project, if there is a novelty and contribution, then his work, he deserves to get his work published, whether in Scopus Index Conference or Scopus Index Journal or higher index journals. त्यो इन्डेक्सिङ जर्नलमा पब्लिश भइसकेको कन्टेन्ट पछाडी गएर तपाईलाई कति जनाले साइट गर्यो, 10 जनाले साइट गर्ला, भोलि 20 जनाले साइट गर्ला. I can show you proudly that one of my paper has got 400 citations. That means that 400 people are recognizing. Just publishing is not your bread or butter. पब्लिसिङ गर्नु मात्रै ठुलो कुरा होइन रहेछ। पब्लिस भइसकेपछि त्यसलाई कतिजनाले साइट गर्यो, त्यसलाई कतिजनाले रिफरेन्समा हाल्यो, त्यस पछाडि तपाईँको भिजिबिलिटी कति हाई छ, तपाईँको इम्प्याक्ट स्कोर कति हाई छ, तपाईँको इम्प्याक्ट फ्याक्टर कति हाई छ, देयर इज अ होल ठुलो संसार रहेछ नि त त्यहाँ। सो वी हेभ टु स्टार्ट समवेयर द्याट इन्डेक्सिङ मिन्स एउटा एप्रेजल सिस्टममा पनि यो कम्पोनेन्ट हुनुपर्छ, एउटा स्टुडेन्टको प्रोजेक्ट्समा पनि यो कुरा चाहिँ एड अन हुनुपर्छ। सो दिज आर अल आर द थिङ्स द्याट आई वान्टेड टु मेन्सन ओभर हियर। थ्याङ्क यू सो मच।